So these are my UEFA Europa League quarterfinals, first set predictions for next week's games. Start off there with Prada versus Will Betis. Should be close game this one because Prada no muds appear in quite an underrated league in terms of the Portuguese league. Will Betis reached the final of the Conference League last year, looking to reach the final again of another European competition. I think Will Betis playing the best league in the world for me in terms of La Liga, played the best football, so technically good. All the Spanish teams are technically good as well, and it'll be a good game. I think it'll be a good game. I think there'll be goals in the game. I think it'll be a close first yet, but I've gone for a 3-2 win for Will Betis against Prada. Bologna versus Aston Villa. Aston Villa now looking like one of the favourites to win the competition. Now Roma got knocked out by Bologna. Aston Villa beat Bologna in the Europa League phase, and they beat them in the Champions League last year as well. But I think they were both in the league phase, weren't they? And there's a huge difference compared to the league phase and the knockout games. And Italian teams from Italy, very hard to break down. Can be very hard to break down. So I actually think it will be a tough first yet for Aston Villa. But I do think Aston Villa will obviously turn it on its head in the second yet. But I just got a feeling about Bologna in this first yet. I think Bologna might get a result here. I think they will win 2-1 against Aston Villa. Freiburg versus Celta Vigo. Freiburg, obviously in the Bundesliga. Celta Vigo, again, playing La Liga. Celta Vigo, but I feel better playing some good football as well. I think they play the best football. I just think that I keep saying, I think the Spanish teams play the best football for me, so technically good as well. And I think they'll find it tough in the first set though, Celta Vigo. They'll find it tough done away to Germany as well. Could go either way. A bit like Prada versus Will Betis could go either way. But obviously I think Betis will beat Prada, as I just think Betis are better than Prada for me. But Freiburg, Celta Vigo, that's more of a 50-50 game, that one. I think there'll be goals in this game. I think Freiburg will win 3-2, then Celta Vigo. And finally, Porto versus Nottingham Forest. Both have European heritage, don't they, in the history of both football clubs. Nottingham Forest still currently battling for survival in the Premier League. And Porto, always in and around there, aren't they, in terms of knockout stages of European competitions. Both these teams met each other earlier in the season in the league phase, which ended in a 2-0 victory for Nottingham Forest. But like I keep saying, the league phase, for me the league phase is completely different compared to the knockouts. Porto will be fully on it in the knockout stages as well. Will be fully on it in the knockout stages, and what's that? I think my beard's crawling. But yeah, Vitor Pereira, Portuguese as well, so you know how Porto will play. You'll have good knowledge of how Porto will play and set up. It'll be a tight game. I think it'll be a tight game, but don't away to Porto. I think Porto will have the advantage there, and I'm going for a 2-1 win for Porto against Nottingham Forest. So I actually think they'll all be close games done into the second yet. I do think they'll all be close games done into the second yet, in my opinion. So they're my first yet predictions for the Europa League quarterfinals. Feel free to see your predictions down below in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next one.